Dude, not to change topic, but I did want to get your take on this, Mr. Vaush. My girlfriend always makes fun of me because every time I interview, I'm like, "Well, what's your opinion?" or "What's your take here, bro?" But this large-breasted Canadian person,
Teacher.
are they
with
confirmed?
the fucking.
They're
the
not confirmed
giant-
trans, are they?
I've
That's
heard
what I'm trying to figure out. I
know
haven't seen any reliable report that actually properly genders them or an interview with this person.
And
so
dude,
I
I
have
don't
no
want to
idea.
sound like, yeah, I'm a white guy claiming I know everything. But to me, when I saw that, it was like, oh, this is a fetishist. Like that was my immediate take on it. But
you can be trans and a fetishist. You can be cis and a fetishist. Whatever's going on over there is obviously pretty fucking wacky. I think so. Like, obviously that's inappropriate, right? Like, if they're literally strapping on like quadruple X titties for the fucking like these.
Well, dude, it's like if I went to school with a 9-foot penis enhancement, I would 100% have gotten thrown out. Like,
Yeah.
Do you think they should have gotten booted? Or I don't want to get you in trouble with your audience. I know
No,
they're
no,
big
for
fans
real.
of
Like,
her or whatever.
the admins at that school should have had a frank convo with him or her, or because I don't know if they're a crossdresser or a fetishist or a trans, whatever. But like, they should have had a convo, and they should have been like, literally, what the fuck are you doing? Like actually, what the fuck are you doing right now? Right now, like, because their nips are popping through their
I was gonna say
their sweater.
Yeah.
That already violates the dress code. There's already, like, on the books, a non-discriminatory excuse, like, right off the bat. But we also, like, let's be reasonable, right? There is no, there is no, like, dress code that you'll find that'll be like, your dick can't be X big. Like, you're not gonna find that in a dress code. But if some guy, even if it was like a trans guy, was like, okay, here's my dick packer, and it's like a 5-foot-long snake that coils around their right thigh like a fucking bracelet, you know, obviously they would be brought in to be talked to about this. The problem that I have is that, like, there are wacky people out there, right? If this person wasn't trans or wasn't being accused of being trans, because I don't even know, like, this would just be treated as some weird body mod thing. But because they're trans, this is part of, like, the epidemic of grooming. And what's happening there, to be clear, is not grooming. None of those kids in the class are being groomed. They're being disgusted. They're not, these kids are not being like, this is not like the breasts of a seductress, like, luring them into abuse. Like, they're being off-put.
That part was dumb too, though, because I saw a lot of people being like, see, this is the end game of trans people. And it's like, dude, every trans person I know would not be caught dead having...
They're not confident enough.
I mean, first and foremost, that person is so confident. Like, confident to a point
Dude,
of,
I
like,
wish I had that confidence.
Like, literally, that person is like, I do not care what anyone thinks.
Especially
I don't even
high
care if I get
school
fired.
students.
Yeah,
there's no way those kids are not.
That person says poggers to the 7-Eleven attendant
100%,
at 1 a.m.
yes.
100%,
no
100%.
fucks given. There is a line somewhere with confidence and shamelessness, but honest to God, I like to think of myself as a fairly confident person, and they're repping like 80 times more confidence than I could ever manifest.
Blowing.
I think it's crazy to me that people are trying to take any larger political, like, message out of that entire situation, because I think everybody, regardless of your political leaning, should be able to just look at that situation and be like, that is so fucking wild. Like,
it's almost apolitical, and like, you shouldn't get mad about it either. It's too wild to get mad over. Like, you just look and go like, wow, that's fucking weird, and that's it. Like, but people, you know, it's like part of their manifestos or whatever. Personally, I think it's really funny. I think it's inappropriate, but like, it's obviously also extremely funny. Like, you guys have to recognize that.
Did you see the Tucker Carlson, like, bit where he's talking about the thing and he's talking
milk
about, like,
expansion,
milk explosion,
and he showed that hot picture of the anime chick with the giant breasts.
So
my take
good.
on it is, I fucking hate when you have people like, I mean, Steven Crowder does this shit. He's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I must inject myself in American politics, even though I don't live there. And it's like,
for real.
This is happening in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Their problem. If you fix it, I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's
and don't involve yourself.
I'd have more of an opinion
in our big titty hentai, right? Like Tucker Carlson, this is not your. This is a culture, not a costume. Okay, don't get involved in our big titty milk explosion porn. All right, we don't.
I know
need
Tucker likes food porn. I can tell. I can tell just by looking at him, bro. He's a food porn connoisseur.
Literally all conservatives like it when feminine people have a penis. it's so obvious if you look at their forums, if you look at their discourse, they're obsessed. Alex Jones got caught with his shit. Nick Fuentes got caught looking at fucking Fuda hentai femboy trans school. Yeah, every time. And you know what? Fucking dude, whatever. Like, sure, it's cool. Chicks with dicks are great. Fine, go for it. But like, don't make your fucking narcissistic, insecure pathology our fucking problem, right? Just live with it, you know? Don't Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like they're scared of being called gay, but it's like it's much gayer to be shy about it.
True.
Like in secret, like I must jack off to women penis. It's like, dude,
because they're in the closet over it, and that's gay.
I
yeah,
mean,
100%.
The gayest thing that you can do is join a group of people that call themselves the Proud Boys. Like that is I've never heard something. The first time I heard that, I was like, I can't believe that. I can't believe that exists.
Have you seen those
that's part of
Patriot
why I wish
Front guys?
leftists were more comfortable saying, can I say fag? Is that terrible? Can I say that on YouTube?
You've sucked dick, I think. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I can say it. I wish lefties were more comfortable saying fag, because I feel like when like Proud Boy stuff gets created, if like 3 or 4 leftist people were just like, dude, you guys are fags, it would nip it in the bud and totally like obliterate it. I feel like everyone involved would be like, this is kind of cringe.
Have you seen the Patriot Front guys where they have their little summer training camps where they're running around with American flag shields, like crashing into each other and like, quick, drop to the ground and suck each other's dick. Give me 20 sucks, you know, and they're fucking like dude, getting ready for the Great Boogaloo or whatever.
I used to do this too in high school, and it was called LARPing. You know, when you fucking run around with foam swords, it's like, what? Play Skyrim. What are you doing?
Yeah, for real.
The thing that really I just one last thing. The thing that really fucks me up too is, you know, this, like Nick Fuentes, Alex Jones, any of these people get caught. A lot of people have said that Steven Crowder's bi and or a chaser. So like we can just safely assume it's literally all of them, you know. Somewhere in a room right now, like Donald Trump is cranking it, assuming he can still get hard, you know, some fucking trans chick or whatever. But like they all know
horse porn.
Well, okay, well, don't make me like the guy. When they all know that it's not gay when they're doing it. I know they know this. When they're on their phone and they see some gorgeous fucking chick with like a hourglass figure and like nice titties and she's got a dick, they don't think like, oh, this is a guy with tits. They don't think that. I know they don't. They don't. But then like they go online and they're like, I'm all trans. Fuck you. Stop. Like
it's so dumb, dude. It's so stupid.
It's just, it feels so exhausting. It's like, can you, you know, I don't know, maybe this is just a me thing, but like when I get into any type of altercation with a stranger in like it, you know, if I'm out somewhere and I get into some type of like, I'm butting heads with like the lady at the post office or some shit, you know what I mean? Like it's like I always come away from it feeling like, wow, that was so uncool of me. I totally could have played that cooler. I hate fucking confrontation. I hate butting heads with people. And like, it's so wild to me that there are people that like their whole fucking life, all they're doing is just like screeching and like shitting on people and being mean and nasty. And I'm just like, isn't that fucking exhausting? Dude, like, don't you just want to stop?
Me, it makes sense when you're in that like 18 to 25. Because like that's
the Fight Club era where you're thinking in your head, like I am and, like, Tyler Durden.
Time, that's when you would have been like, me go on war march, me ransack village. Like that's, your body was like made for that at that age. But like when you're over 30, getting involved in all of that shit and talking about like Little Mermaid shit or whatever, it's just like, dude, come on.
Hey, what we need to do, this is what we need to do in an ideal society, okay? Everything progressive socialist paradise. However, okay, the men, when they're 18, they get put in a 7-year-long summer camp where they have war drills and gay sex, and they get to go on mountain hikes, and they just stay there until they're in their mid-20s, and they get released back into society with all that energy sort of released, and everything will be fine. That's all they need. It'll fix it right there, and we'll be good. Oh, God, I gotta piss so fucking bad. Hold on, sorry.
God bless.